Hi everybody, Daryl Davey here with Oaken Hollow Games down in the game room, and it's been a little while. I have been at a camp for the last 2 weeks and camped in between. Courage North is where I was at. I had one post that came through with us playing some rounds of skirmish. So to anybody who's watching this from camp or from true friends or anything like that, hello. It was wonderful to meet you and wonderful to play some games and get to share that time with you. It's really, really sweet. As you saw in the post, we did play quite a bit of skirmish, at least in my first session. Kids really dug it. I would love to share the photos. I'm going to have to see, but we did three rounds of kids making board games, just like we do for the Esco Cool Kids. And that was a lot of fun. And as always, there's some really sweet ideas. Hi, Maple. My cat's not used to me being home yet again. He's missed me. So we might have a little bit of a guest star here. Anyways, yeah, it went really, really well. One kid made a game about ghost hunters that were trying to get rid of the ghosts, and you weren't supposed to touch them, and you could force your opponents into like bumping into them by different powers. So you're not only trying to fight the ghosts, you're also trying to like push your enemies into ghosts, which is, now that I say it out loud, maybe a little rude, but no, I think that was really fun. One called like the Flower Path or the Flower Garden, where, you know, a lot of Candyland type games, but you go so many spaces, you hit a color, you gotta go back, or you take a shortcut. Seems to be a pretty popular one for kids to make, and our campers really had a fun time. I had a lot of extra skirmish pieces that they used when they played D&D or role-playing games, or were making their stuff, and then some really creative things with beads and pom-poms and different crafts from the craft room. So it was really cool to watch them create and make their own stuff. Didn't get to play quite as many games with them as I was hoping. I was really wanting to take out Capture the Flag, but the time was a little bit limited on when we had free time, or I just didn't have that flexibility. So I had this entire huge red crate that I'm not going to drag in here right now, with all sorts of games. And actually, see, my game shelf is fairly bare behind me because I took a bunch of stuff, and I have a crate right in front of me with all the Oaken Hollow Games stuff, and really only got skirmish out. It was really neat though to see like a 6-way commander match from Magic, and them all getting along and behaving better than I see most Friday Night Magic sorts of groups getting along, so that was really cool. But yeah, I don't know, it was really nice to be up there. So with all of that out of the way, that's what I/Oaken Hollow Games has been up to, teaching kids to make games. That's sweet. So again, if you're tuning in because you met me at Courage North, hi, thank you so much. Keep an eye out for all the fun stuff we have coming. Speaking of fun stuff we have coming, right before I left for camp, I got my last batch of resin in. Remember, I had kind of mentioned that I was probably one print shy of having all of the clear pieces. So I got some clear resin in. Got my gray resin just to make sure I have enough to go through. I might have been able to make it, but we'll be getting those last ones out. And within like hours of me leaving, got an entire box of the maps, which was the last piece that we needed to get before I went to camp and didn't have to worry about it. So we now officially have all the stuff for boxes. I don't have the complete, but I have, I think, 5 or 6 that could be assembled and sold right away. I'm still going to wait till everything's done to do it. I'm hoping to meet my benchmark of mid-July. I'll post an actual date soon. But by the end of this month, Skirmish will be officially for sale, so make sure you get on this first round. I believe the first 10, I'm going to, I might do 1 out of 30 because that's how many I'm printing, but I think I'll sign the first 10, so if you're one of the first 10 people to get that, you'll get a signed box, which will be kind of fun. It'll be exciting. I'm really, really pumped to get back to work on it. Had a blast at camp, had a fun time being out in the woods. But I'm also really excited to get Skirmish out and rolling. Might be throwing in another game night to kind of compensate for missing out on a few. It's been summer's tough to fit things in. So doing that is important. I really, really, really want to get another, doesn't have to be a world map event, but a round of Graveyard Smash in on the big map with all the houses there, so those people who got some houses get some call-outs. And I've been itching to play and teach Gotcha Ninja. That's been on the back of my mind a bit too. So keep a weather eye out for when I'll be posting that. I might do the next one or two at the Pine Knot here in Cloquet, which will probably be a Thursday night, so keep posted. Other than that, I think that's about it. Just the big news is really that all the pieces are here to finally start getting Skirmish out and going. I probably have up to like 7, I'd say about 10. I'd say there's probably enough to have 10 out right now, but still not releasing them as I make them. There'll be an announcement. I'm rambling. It's been a while since I've been on camera, so I apologize. Any rate, I think that's all I'm going to have for today. I might post some pictures a little bit later. Keep posted for all sorts of stuff that's coming through. I'm really excited to get some game nights and playtests going again, too. So, all that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend coming up, and enjoy the 4th if I don't see you before then.